Okay, great. Let's do this. So basically, I'm just going to go through a few stills. I've got, how many here? We've got like 15, 16, 17 of these that are just like stills from work that we've done in the past, a few like cool lighting setups that we did. And basically, I tried to find ones that would show off some of the things that we've been teaching you guys, some of the concepts, the techniques, so you can kind of see how that's working. So let's just let's jump right into that. So here's the first one. This is probably just like one of my favorite stills that I've ever captured in my life. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And oh, by the way, I've been meaning to mention this on our calls. If you're watching these videos after I've posted them in the membership portal, the quality may not be super high. I don't know how high the quality is streaming right now either. But that's part of the reason why I'm including the presentation slides underneath the videos. So you can look at those and look at the high resolution pictures, just so you guys know. So this is a project that we worked on with Glenn Beck, where he's doing a new theme song for his show. This girl's name is Jen Blossel, and if any of you follow American Idol, you probably have heard of her. She was not a winner, but she did really well in the final season. But was just singing this song. The way we set up these lights just like turned out really cool. And let me just kind of show you what we have going on here. I really love this one. I want to start with this because it shows kind of a mixture of different types of lights. So you'll notice as you're looking at this frame, first of all, in the foreground on her, we've got this really soft light hitting the front of her face. It's coming from up here and bleeding over her head. You notice how it's like slowly gradating towards the darks in here. She's got this really beautiful look on her hair, which is really interesting. Just like this really pretty, everything around here is just very soft and really nice. Like even just like this little bit of detail on her feathered shirt. It's just really cool, like this really nice soft light. What we had up here was actually a Kino Flow 4-foot 4-bank Kino going through a diffusion frame. So as you guys know, like we've talked about, Kinos are already really soft, but with this one, we've got it going through diffusion additionally, and now we've got this really, really awesome soft light coming through here. It's just really beautiful. I don't remember what diffusion it was, but probably I would guess a 250 or a 216. Anyways, really beautiful look. I believe, in fact, looking at it, it's got to be actually, I don't know. I want to say that we put tungsten bulbs in it, didn't we? Yeah. Yep. So we put tungsten bulbs into that Kino. Typically, Kinos are used with daylight bulbs, but we swapped them out for tungstens so that we could get this cool look. And this is inside a really cool looking recording studio. You'll also notice that we have all this haze in the air. I love haze. Haze is just beautiful. It just gives it this musty look. And you notice that we have kind of these beams coming through the window that are really cool. Just this really pretty soft look. And that haze is actually helping to create this softness as well. It'll actually go a long ways toward making your light soft, even if your other stuff doesn't. Walter asked, what do you use for that? If you look up online, you can look for haze machines and haze fluid. Haze is different than fog, because fog, what it does is actually it creates clouds in the air. Fog is like the kind of thing that you would use for a concert, where it's just like fog everywhere and clouds and like you can't see through it, and it's that kind of thing. Haze, what it'll do is it'll start out kind of looking like clouds, but then it'll just kind of all disperse into the air, and then you get this really nice look where everything just gets softened. And so that's what haze is used for. This is a pretty heavy dose of haze for this shot, but in a lot of other stuff, we'll use it just like a very thin layer of haze in the air that you don't even notice. It just kind of softens everything up and it just makes it look pretty. So I'll post a link actually to the exact haze machine that we use. I think we bought it on Amazon. So, and you can look at that. So that's kind of what we have going on here as far as the haze and this Kino Flow. Now this light coming back through the window here, this is one technique, guys, that I'm just absolutely obsessed with is, and you'll see it in a few more of the stills that I'm going to show you today, is blasting light through windows. It's just really cool. Like you've got this light that's just flying through this window, and this is actually an ARRI 1K that is out here. Well, it was a 1K or a 650. I don't actually remember. one of the two. So we had this area that's outside the door, blasting light, and it looks like we've got looks like we have a blue gel on it, a CTV. So basically we just have this awesome light coming through the window. So it's this combination of this really soft light keying Jen, and then this really harsh light just coming through the window and backlighting her. So aside from it actually like creating this awesome beam coming through the window, which is really cool, we also get like these really cool, this backlight on her hand here, and you can see it in a couple of other places. And it's also giving us like little effects like this. They're just really these intricate little details that actually make this scene and make it look really interesting. So that's kind of that lighting setup. I just am really obsessed with this, and it's some concepts that I've really loved working with as far as like mixing that soft light and then like blasting a light through a window. You can get some really cool effects with that, so definitely try it.